So we've harvested some lucern, as you can see. We've harvested some lucern and we're loading it up in the car, and we've loaded it into the car. So we're actually just going to take this and supplement our goats. So lucern is quite good, guys. Just make sure you keep it. So we dry it so that it gets to this level, so that it's dry, as you can see. We dry it, then when it's dry enough, we then grind it in the grinding mill. So these are the diaries of a goat farmer. So now I'm on my way to the farm. So we're getting water. So that's the food and drink. So we're getting water for the farm, for the goats. So goats, they need clean water. That's one of the key things. So we've got a bowl here. So we're actually just getting some water here, and then we're actually putting it here, and then I'll show you what we are doing it there. And now let me show you our garden, our vegetable garden. So this is our vegetable garden. These are the diaries of a goat farmer. So we have weaned off the goats, but as you can see, she's calling the mother. So these are the diaries of a goat farmer. So these are the ones that we've weaned off, and you can see they are now just browsing. So these are the diaries of a goat farmer. So you can see our goats now. They're just browsing. They don't want to go far from where the mothers are. So these are the diaries of a goat farmer. So you can see these are the kids. They're browsing. They are looking good. The two younger ones that we actually weaned off a bit early, you can see they don't want to go far. You can see the mothers are just down there. If you can see down there, that's where the mothers are. So because we are doing a semi-intensive, so you can see that the mothers are, the kids are here browsing, and then we're going to lock them up, and then we'll let the mothers go also. But this is good to see. Can you hear that the kids are just crying for the mothers, and the mothers are actually crying for the kids? But the setup that we've done here is the mothers can actually see their kids, and the kids can see the mothers. So the kids, you know, even if they don't want to go far, they just want to browse close here. So they're not even having any breast milk at the moment. So that's the big buck. It's growing. You can see this is what goats like. This is what the goats like. So let me show you where the mothers are. So these were twins. So they are crying for milk.
Yeah.
So these are the small ones, the last ones that we had. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see they are crying for milk. So they are crying for milk. The mother is there. So we've got clean water in there. And remember that it's also, and we've got a salt block, mineral block in there. And it's also important to just make sure that you give them vitamins before weaning. So those are the mothers. So they are physically disconnected but socially connected. So the water. So we are putting the water in there in our tank. Okay. Also, this is for the fence, eh? Yeah. Oh, okay. So you can see. So this is the Lucern. So we're just now spreading it out. So this is the one that we got from home. And some of it was already dry. So we are spreading it out so that it can actually dry further. Then once it's dried, we then put it in the grinding mill. And then we actually feed the goats. So yeah. So these are the mothers. So now you can see things have quietened down. So these are the mothers. So this is where we keep the mothers, the children. Nice clean water. So these are the kids that have been weaned off. So as I tell you, we prefer to make sure that they go for browsing like this, and then we supplement. So this is our setup, guys. So this is our setup. This is our setup. So this is where the kids would stay, and they are browsing just outside there. So they are refusing to go far. They just want to be so close to their mothers. But it's now 2 days without having milk. So these are the diaries of a goat farmer. So Trukuti, so this is pulpy kidney. This is when we gave second. And then this is multivitamin. They just need to write the date here. And then this one had an infection. So we gave antibiotic, the name, the root and the reason. So this was just done at the farm. So let's look for the other books. Remember, these books are just simple to use, and you can also get them if you check our link. I'll put a link again if you would like to buy one of these kind of books for your farm. So now this is the year planner. So basically, the year planner looks at the farm year. So we put in our back in May. So our mating started between May and June. So we know that there are some cows that got served in May, and some would have got served in June. So we know that now in the 4th month, we then expect, let's say in September, we then expect that that's when we're going to start to give proper kidney. And then we know that in the following month, then kidding would start, and then we know when it finishes. So right now, we can actually plan things for our farm. There's no need to actually think about things. We actually know when we need to do it. So these are the new mothers. You can see that the kids are growing well and that the place is looking very clean. You can see that it's clean, it's dry. We say we don't let the mothers go. We don't let the kids go grazing. The mothers are the ones that go. So yeah, so the mothers are in here. We give them Lucern. Let me just check. So this is the Lucern. So cleanliness is important. Can you see these are the small ones? And these are the slightly older ones. And those ones, they are the older ones, 3 months.